Man, them find 5 million US in a Jamaica. Jesus Christ. Who for the money and where it come from and how it reach people. So all them say money in there Jamaica. All for money there Jamaica in the people, whether that be legal or illegal, drugs or whatever. Money there, man. Money there, but sometimes it just they not the wrong and you get to me and say. But for all who new, please drop a like, drop a subscribe, you can drop a comment if you do. And make a long comment, you can always drop a flag, someone which country have you from all over Jamaica, nothing wrong with that. No people, me have another video, me could check it out and hear what I'm going with it now, please.
Hold on. This morning we had this landslide sometime after 4 o'clock. I got a report about 6 o'clock. When we get the reports, which we encourage, and I've encouraged it because it helps me to update NAA, I ask for videos and pictures of every landslide that we have, whether it is impassable, yes or no. And for the ones that are impassable, immediately National Works Agency's responses get the closest tractor that is in the community to respond. So since I became MP in 2016, I would have been told when we have landslide in Mavis Bank and Gordon Town, all 2 days we are locked up. What I did when we were in the rainy season, I literally position equipment, negotiating with persons and said, will you position your equipment ahead of time? NAA has allowed us to do that. They don't get paid to position their equipment. Once we have a landslide, in heavy rains, especially one that blocks the road, they are closer and able to respond. However, it is not at all practical, and it is not going to happen that every time we have a partial landslide, they will come up to clear. It is dangerous for the people clearing the landslide. It is dangerous for the persons who want to pass those landslides, because if it continues to rain, I can literally come and look at some of them and know they're going to come down again. And I can call an engineer from NAA and they'll look at it and say that it's coming down again. And I have experienced some that do. Cannot prevent. And so I go back. If you have a partial landslide and you are able to pass, we will not clear the landslide until you are at a place where it is safe to do so and cost effective to do so. If you have a full landslide like you have today, NAA has already indicated to mobilize equipment. So the first person who should have come, they are not up here yet. I sent somebody up from early this morning. I stopped at Grove School for PEP and actually used the time this morning to verify that my PEP students had arrived for their exams at the various schools. We also paid and gave additional gasoil to our taxi operators to come and meet our students on the opposite side of the breakaway. So we actually respond.
They charge them $200.
So we give them gasoil to come on. So you notice from my office this morning, from very early, Mr. Harley would have been out here. So while I was at school for PEP, I actually had a representative here. And he was the one who was supposed to give them gasoil. Yes, we can call the NAA. Hold on. By 7 o'clock, NAA will be aware. What time? This is time 5:40. So that you understand. Send to Hughes. Confirm with the storage for today. So Hughes is our storage manager. So the moment you have a full landslide,
wait for a full landslide,
you are going to have you don't have any other option though. Government have limited resources, you know. No matter what, all governments have limited resources. They would want to do everything, no matter how impractical.
But government have to think practically, because if you use resources for one, you do not necessarily have resources for something else. And so everything that government spend have to be very efficiently thought out.
The fact that I think you people are more reactive than proactive. And even though Craig is there.
No, Craig Hill is
in
not.
no time, I think Craig Hill is gonna.
Craig Hill is not going to.
He's gonna.
Craig Hill is not going to
turn
be
out
fixed.
just like the.
It's not going to be fixed.
Not going to be
Downtown.
fixed in the short term. I can tell you. So Craig
So in
Hill.
no time, Craig Hill will
So I'm ask a question.
Hold on. Let me go again.
Ask a question.
Hold on. Craig Hill is not. So Cane River Road in the Dallas Division, which is also in the constituency of East Rural St. Andrew, broke away before Gordon Town Road broke away. Understood? Where thousands of people also live. So when we are thinking, we only think about our community. We have to think wider. Our family, our community, our wider constituency, and the wider Jamaica. Because we are all one family of people. So it cannot be just us alone. Hold on. There is nothing else that I can do in the interim because they've already checked. If we dig up the wall, the roadside at Craig Hill, we risk more of this. If you look at the top of how Craig Hill looks, you understand? So what I have done is, there was an announcement in the budget for some river training funds by Minister Warmington. And so I can show you proof. Hold on.